In the middle of all of the Dragon Age the Veilguard excitement this week with the game's official release, even more Mass Effect news has dropped outside of what game director Mike Gamble has already teased for us earlier this week. If you want to break down what Gamble had to say regarding the tone of the next Mass Effect game, go check out that video on my channel. And before we jump into this quick Mass Effect news segment, if you love Mass Effect and sci-fi gaming, please leave a like on this video, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see in the next Mass Effect game. Now, let's get right into it. On October 31st, 2024, the day that Dragon Age the Veilguard released, the official Rolling Stone magazine released an article titled "Dragon Age the Veilguard is BioWare's best game in ages." Here's how they got there. One of the main ideas of this article is Dragon Age the Veilguard's creative director John Epler looking back at different things that inspired them and things that they could have done differently in previous BioWare games to eventually get them to the point that made them Dragon Age the Veilguard. And amidst this article, Rolling Stone confirms a few things about Dragon Age the Veilguard and the next Mass Effect game that I don't think we've heard before. In the section of this article staying focused on what's next, it is stated that with Dragon Age the Veilguard now complete, BioWare confirms that there are currently no plans for downloadable expansions. The developers' full attention has now shifted entirely to the next Mass Effect as their current project. As far as I know, that's pretty big news. Because of this article, now we know that Dragon Age the Veilguard will not be getting any future DLCs or expansions for the game, unlike all of the other previous Dragon Age games. It looks like what we are seeing with Dragon Age the Veilguard is what we are going to be getting, and now that the game is out, aside from possible bug patches and other tweaks for Dragon Age the Veilguard and things like that, it seems like the entire studio is now shifting and putting pedal to the metal when it comes to the next Mass Effect game, and they are not wasting any time. This personally comes at just a bit of a shock to me, as I did not think that Dragon Age the Veilguard would be completely fulfilled and complete as a project without any future DLCs, add-ons, anything like that. I am very pleasantly surprised to hear that BioWare is now fully committed to putting their full attention on the next Mass Effect game. But what does this mean? Well, clearly now that BioWare is done with Dragon Age the Veilguard and they're ready to really start the full development of the next Mass Effect game, it means we could be getting it slightly sooner than we initially expected. The next Mass Effect game has been in pre-production for a handful of years now, meaning that they have most likely this entire time just been getting most of the writing done, art, and some of the early assets in game. Last year for N7 Day, we saw a teaser trailer that was all in-engine footage, which means that they at least have a lot of the art and assets done for that part of the game that we saw. The art and the assets used for that looked like they were pretty far along. But again, that is just art and pre-production. As far as development on the actual game and mechanics go, I assume that they are now going to start on this right away now that Dragon Age the Veilguard is complete. But I want to know what you guys think this means. Do you think we'll be getting the next Mass Effect sooner rather than later? What do you want to see in it? What do you want them to take from Dragon Age the Veilguard or leave behind in Dragon Age the Veilguard for the next Mass Effect game as inspiration? I want to hear all your guys' thoughts down below, so please let me know. And if you enjoy Mass Effect and you love sci-fi gaming, please leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss my N7 Day 2024 coverage. It's coming up just in a few days, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.